Hello, my name is Ryan Silver, and today I'll be presenting my pitch for CSUN's Vivarium website and video. The purpose of the Vivarium is to house a variety of live species to be used for educational purposes. This is the only live animal facility at CSUN, and they have over 1,200 live animals there. This facility is used by the biology, chemistry, and kinesiology departments of both undergraduate and graduate level courses. The problem that the Vivarium is currently facing is a very high rate of turnover. New employees apply for the job and get the position only to realize that they're not comfortable with what the job requirements actually are. This leads to a lot of new hires leaving the job shortly after they've started. The goal of this project is to reduce the turnover rate of the new employees at the Vivarium to 0. We'd like to retain all employees that we have for a good amount of time. The audience for this would primarily be undergraduates at CSUN interested in applying for a job as a laboratory assistant at the Vivarium. Most undergraduates do not have actually any hands-on or professional experience working in a laboratory setting or working with live animals. Therefore, this position is the perfect entry-level job for any bio major, making it very competitive. This is a problem because there's a high number of applicants, and this job could easily be filled by somebody who's more dedicated and committed, but instead we are constantly dealing with employees who are not committed and not prepared for the job requirements that are expected of them. The secondary audience would be current employees of the Vivarium. This is a job with a lot of different rules, regulations, and requirements, and it's always important to have a refresher on what the job expectations are. Even if you've been an employee there for a few years, it's easy to become complacent. So the type of media tool we'll be using for this would be a website and video. This tool is chosen because the Vivarium currently has no web presence at all, and this is an age where most people applying for this job are from the ages of 18 to 24, and all these people are very internet savvy, and they're looking for some information for this job online, but they're unable to find any. The second reason for video is because it's best to show what people will be working with hands-on and to show the actual procedures of what people will be expected to do, just to clarify what the actual job requirements are and to increase transparency between the employees and the employers. The justification for this medium would be because it's easy to use and it's easy to access. All students at CSUN have some type of internet access, whether it be their own laptop and their internet at home or going to the OVR library and using CSUN's own computers. The total length for this project will be 46 days, with the longest sections being development and post-production. This is mainly because in these two phases of production, we require the most approval from the client in order to ensure that our product that we are delivering is satisfactory to what they actually want. And we give our clients 5 days to respond to us and give us that approval that we are looking for before we move on to the next. The post-production phase will also take a long time, but that's because creating a site map and assembling different versions of the website are going to take time, and it's best not to rush the web developers in order to ensure a high-quality product. With the most expensive category being post-production, because that's where we're going to need to hire the most people to work on things such as web development and editing the final video. The distribution plan. When hiring, flyers will be posted in Chapel Hall, which is the location of the biology department at CSUN. These flyers will have a link to the Vivarium's new website, and this website will have a few informational pages, then be also a home for this video where people can easily access it, and an online application in order to help the Vivarium filter through its many applicants. By comparing the data to when CSUN's Vivarium did not have a website to when it currently does, we can see if this media tool is actually an effective choice. We can also do this by giving all potential new hires a pre-interview quiz to assess how much they currently know about the position before going into the interview, and then by providing them a post-interview quiz to assess how much they actually learned after the interview, and then we can compare those two quizzes to see whether or not they were properly prepared for this job interview by visiting the website. My name is Ryan Silver. Thank you for listening to my pitch.